My name is Stefano Battiston. I'm professor of banking at the Department of Banking and Finance, University of Zurich. I have a background which is, I would say, interdisciplinary. I started in physics, then went into neuroscience for a while, and then back into the physics of complex systems. And early on, I started working on economic and social topics. In particular, recently I've focused on systemic risk. I realized early on that in order to build a group, I had to rely on research grants. So that's natural for me. And writing proposals is part of, let's say, it's part of the, I see it as part of the activities during the year. And over time, what is important is, I think, first, having a clear vision of what the research that one wants to carry out, and how to fit different things into one simple, unifying framework. What is important is to start early on being involved even in small tasks within a European project, so developing the ability to understand what makes sense and how in a project, and what is valued and what is not valued, and how you can how synergies and how collaboration work between partners in a European project. This is very important. This is a long process. So once you grow up in this kind of environment, then it becomes much more likely to be invited in existing consortia, and eventually at some point to be chosen or to be suggested by others to why don't you coordinate, given that you have this vision and you want to do this and that. For what I can say, for the project that, in particular those that I'm coordinating, the one that I written up myself entirely, I think that the recipe is to come up with a strong vision. It has to be something really new, something that you really believe in as an important scientific challenge with societal impact. It really has to be something that you feel comfortable with and convinced. That's something that has to be, you know, I think that's the best recipe. So there is a technical aspect, how to write formally the proposal in a way that is compliant with the regulation and so on. That's necessary, but it's not sufficient. You also need to combine it with a strong vision, a simple narrative. It has to be something that you are able to tell in simple terms, in few sentences. So the network of scientific collaboration has to favor excellence. You need to have excellent collaborators, and so establishing and maintaining, investing in maintaining these relations with partners across Europe, it's important. They also have to be partners that you are able to work with. You need to look for excellence and cooperation and ability for these people to work as a team. One is certainly the fact that it forces you to think in a more general perspective. And it exposes you to what other people are working on, and what other people think it's important for research, and what other people think it's important in terms of societal impact. For me, it's quite natural, but it forces you even more to be interdisciplinary. And that means to talk to computer scientists or to economists and try to be the bridge between them. And this is the route for the source of innovation.